If you're studying online or planning on taking courses online, then this video is for you. Hi, my name is Kira Ito. I am a practical nurse working towards my BSN, and I'm also a fashion designer. My experience with online school started about 3 years ago. I was admitted to a university and I was assigned to a counselor. I really liked the idea of having a counselor. The counselor did advise that I should take one course to try and test the idea of having school online. Then after the one class, I found that the school wasn't so organized, for one. And second, I had my child, so it was really difficult to manage time, for it was my first trial. Then I decided to pull out from the class and I went back to traditional school. Now with traditional school, one thing that I didn't like, I had to wake up so early in the morning. I had to wake up 5 in the morning, drop my child to be babysat, then take the bus, sometimes public bus, then connect with the in-campus bus. By the time I arrived to school, it's almost 7:40 something, sometimes even 8. So it's just about time for my class to start. Then I stay at school sometimes for the whole day. By the time I'm heading back home, it's almost 5 p.m., sometimes 6 or 7 p.m. So I spent a whole day at school. So beginning of this semester, I decided to go back to online school due to some situations that happened. Now, if you're planning on taking courses online, you really want to ask some questions. Some questions like, what kind of online program do you guys have? Do you guys have a set online course? Or do you guys have an open courses? Now, what I mean with open courses is that there's no schedule. You're pretty much doing your own thing. You're reading and sometimes maybe have lectures or you don't. In my case, with my first school, I didn't have lectures, which I didn't find helpful for myself. So it might be helpful for you, but it wasn't helpful for me. So with my new school, however, I love it because first, they offer bi-weekly materials on Blackboard. Now, if you are taking classes online already, you want to check your Blackboard constantly, all the time. And you want to check your emails all the time because at any time, things can go wrong. Materials might not open up for you, exams might not open up for you, and some students might be able to figure that out before you and email the instructor, and the instructor might be able to change the time. Now, if you're not keeping up with the class, you might miss on that. There might be an extension on the assignment or the exam. So check, check, check. So second reason that I loved having this new school, or I loved being in this new school, is that I was able to have an interactive book. Interactive books are so good. Well, the ones that they have provided us with. First, I can listen to my chapters. Second, I can do my assignments on the book itself, create flashcards, pretty much everything that you can do on there. Watch videos on the interactive book. I love it. So because online school requires so much dedication, time management is number one. If you can't manage your time, it is hard to stay online. You need to be able to self-motivate as well, and you want to be able to be organized. And that takes me to my next topic. In order to be organized, I found a method. Now, you can find few things that will work, and if you find few things that do not work for you, also you can tweak them, because that's what I did. In the beginning, I started having a weekly schedule. And for that weekly schedule, I basically put down time from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. or 7 p.m. and when I will take my breaks and when I'll do my assignments and which class I'm going to be doing at a certain time. Now that didn't end up working for me because first I have children, so I have to kind of work around with them. So I figured something else, that I can only stay at night and early in the morning. Early in the morning sometimes doesn't even work for me like that. So what I found that worked really well is that I dedicated a notebook specifically for schedules. So I start my month by saying, okay, in psychology, I have this assignment due, I have this exam due, and when and what time. I would write it down and then I'll create a weekly schedule. So now I know the overall monthly schedule. I'll move to a weekly schedule. Then I schedule my weekly, and I know that I have, let's say, math, psychology. Then I put that down for the week. And for that week, I will look into psychology. What is due on that very week for psychology, for all my other classes? Then I put them down. Then I move to writing the week. If it's week 1 of the whole semester, I'll write down the week number. Then I'll put down the date. So let's say May 16th to May 24th. That's the window of time I have. And then at the bottom from that, I'll write the date. So let's say Monday. So then that way it will help me reach my goal, my weekly goal. So I'll put down that, and then I would write down again, psychology today, I'm doing this. If I have 10 videos, I don't do all my 10 videos in one day. I break them so that I will do maybe 2 videos a day. And if I have 10 chapters, I'm exaggerating. If I have 10 chapters, I would divide it so that it's kind of spread throughout the week. So I'm not doing everything at once. So I'm doing a little bit of psychology, a little bit of economy, and maybe a little bit of English. But sometimes that doesn't work, as I said. So you kind of have to move your schedule around. If that doesn't work, if I have, let's say, a lot of things due for economic class, then I would concentrate for like 2 days just doing economics, and to leave it at that. Now, this is the part 1 of the online series that I'm going to be doing. If you want me to address anything else about the online and you want me to add it to the videos that I'm going to be making, please comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and hit that bell button so you don't miss any other videos. Thank you for watching.